Hey guys, this is SoulRack333 with another review, and here I have my Transformer Studio Series Rise of the Beast Wheeljack. Wheeljack, not Pablo. And I gave him a head swap, so now he actually is Wheeljack and not Steve Urkel. I just don't get why they would totally redesign things like that. We last saw him looking like this, and it was awesome. And then they had to do that to him. This. Oh man. So I was lucky to find an extra Wheeljack, and I hoped I would find this Wheeljack and do a head swap. And I'm glad it worked. Now, be very careful removing the head on both figures. There's no easy way of removing them. You just have to very carefully just pop them off. I tried cutting down the middle with an X-Acto knife, but it wasn't doing anything, so I was afraid to break it. So I had to, I don't know which was riskier, trying to cut it with an X-Acto knife or trying to pry it off and possibly breaking the ball joint. But that's what I did. I wound up just using a tool to kind of wedge in there, and finally it popped off. The downside is the Wheeljack head. The ball socket is too big for Pablo here, so it's actually very loose. And the Pablo head is too small for this ball joint. But the answer was simple. It's the same trick I used before with Marvel Legends and McFarlane figures. Hot glue. So I just applied Vaseline onto the ball joint, the ball joint, and then a tiny dab of hot glue in the head, the ball socket. It's hard to see it, but the hot glue did seep through the back piece there. And then waited for it to harden, and now it fits. And I still have all the articulation. And before I applied the glue, which I think I could remove if I ever wanted to put the original head back, it does transform into the alt mode. So I was very happy. This will be my Wheeljack. I don't care if it's no longer movie accurate. I didn't like the design, so I can do whatever I want. Now I'm left with a headless Wheeljack, which I will turn into cliff jumper, I guess. This head fits perfectly on there. Now I have to see if I can still transform it with this head in there, but I'm not worried about that. Actually, it'll go nicely with this cliff jumper, so I'm having a lot of fun with cliff jumper heads. But yeah, I'm very happy with that, and I think he now completes my Rise of the Beasts. Well, no, I didn't buy the Rise of the Beasts Bumblebee because I have a million Bumblebees, and this one is just fine. And then, Mirage. I'll touch him up. Probably touch him up too. I don't know. I'm in no rush. And then RC. And is it Noah? I got them. And also have Maximals. I don't think I did his video review. Finally painted Cheetor. And I did finally get an Air Razor on sale. And since she never transforms in the movie, that's how she will stay. I didn't get any of the Terracons. They were fine in the movie. The toys I thought were garbage, so I had no interest in getting the toys. I don't want an evil tow truck. Scourge, I mean, if I didn't like what they did with Wheeljack, I really don't like what they did with Scourge. He was a cool villain in the movie, but no. And then what was that? The ninja car, whatever her name was. Yeah, I didn't like the toy at all. So the toy, the characters in the movie were fine as villains. The action figure form, I didn't like any of it, so I didn't spend the money on them. But once I got him, I figured I would collect all of the Autobots in the movies. And so even though I didn't like his design, I definitely want to do the head swap and make this my Wheeljack. And I like it. I don't know if I'll touch him up. He should be weathered, but I kind of like this color scheme. Chocolate brown. If I can find another one, I'll probably get it too, because I have other ideas with this figure. But anyway, here he is, Wheeljack with his Wheeljack head. Thanks for watching.